What's wrong?
It's saying security error. You start the stream?
Not yet.
Okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
Is anything happening with it?
It like it's coming on now. The AT&T sign started.
You hear me good?
Yeah.
What I say the title is, the wall is just a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
We ready? On. They don't get it right. And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And Good Friday evening to you. Welcome again to Steel, the most informative, the rawest, the most provocative, the most entertaining, the most educational television talk show anywhere in the country. Welcome again to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. And I be he. Thank you so very much. Hoping that your day today has been simply marvelous. No matter what it was that you were doing all day, whether you are working or whether you're one of the fortunate ones who can just sit back and take your leisure. It's a great day to be alive. In fact, any day that you're able to walk on top of the ground and you do not find yourself resting in it, then you know that you have the opportunity to take every negative in your life and turn those negatives into positives and to take the lemons of life and turn them into lemonade. Normally on a Friday night, I'm a little laid back, but tonight I felt the need to share information, to inform, and to educate. That's what I'm going to do tonight. The subject of tonight's program is the wall is just a distraction. That's our topic tonight. The wall is just a distraction. And I want you to listen to me very carefully tonight as I spent a little time when the thought came to me about this particular subject as I was reading on social media about some of the things that's going on around this country, dealing with the furlough of federal employees, the disenfranchisement that Americans are going through, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. I thought that this was a subject that I may need to venture off into. Before I do that, I do want to remind you that Sunday morning at 10 a.m., I invite you to be a part of our morning worship at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Millington Road. I invite you, will you come this Sunday morning and be my special guest? It's not your grandmama's church. We are not into the traditionalisms of your regular church. I deal with subjects that sometimes some pastors are fearful to deal with. And I don't care what your sin of choice happens to be. I invite you, make your plans right now, Sunday morning, to be with me promptly at 10 o'clock. CJ, my organist, starts promptly at 10 o'clock. If it ain't but two folk in there, he's going to start on that organ. Sunday morning might be a message that you need to hear, as the subject will be, don't let your look back destroy your comeback. Don't let your look back destroy your comeback. And again, I invite you to be present with us 10 o'clock. Make up your mind right now that you're coming. I know you've heard all the other things that some folk may want to say about me, but I'd like for you to come and experience our morning worship firsthand. We're out by 12 o'clock. We start at 10. Sometimes I'm finished at 11:30, according to how good it gets even to me. I invite you to come and be there with us. Or you know what's going to happen at 3 o'clock. It is what I call Soulful Sundays. It's a party, y'all. Yeah, church folk, y'all can party. But I want the sinners to come too. I want everybody to come and party in our gymnasium. My gymnasium holds about 500-600 people. Will you come this Sunday evening? I don't care if it's raining. I don't care what the temperature happens to be on the outside. It's going to be warm on the inside. Come. You need to be there at 3 o'clock. Courtney Little and his band is the featured entertainment each and every Sunday afternoon. But there's no telling who else may drop by and be with us. We have a dance floor. Get your Get your dance on, get your 4 steps, your 2 steps, your lecture slides, your line dances. Come and enjoy yourself. Steve, the DJ that plays at Memphis Nights, will be there with us on Sunday evening. So we're gonna have a ball, and don't forget, we're gonna have the big booty contest. Girl, if you got a nice big booty, shapely booty, come on. You know, and I said I was gonna give $100 away. I said, look, let me give something of more value away. I'm gonna give a brand new Dell laptop away. A brand new laptop to the woman. Maybe you can take it home to one of your little children. If not, hardest times getting, you might have to sell it. But I'm giving away a brand new laptop on this Sunday evening to the woman that has the sexiest big booty. Me and Courtney, and I might let some of you other men join in as judges of the big booty contest. And ladies, you know, if y'all bringing out big booties there, it's gonna be some men that are present. So if you're looking for a guy or you're looking for a girl, this is the place to be on this Sunday evening at 3 p.m. from 3 to 6. But Steve said if you want to dance a little bit longer after 6, he'll have the music there going for you. We'll have the food ready about 1 o'clock. You can buy your food. Look, and you can BYOB. Lord have mercy. Look at him. Look, Lord, what he done turned the gymnasium into a club. No, we turned it into a good time center. BYOB. You can't bring your own juice in there now. We're going to have our own juices. We're going to have juices. We got your Cokes. We got your Sprites. We're going to have your ice. So don't put no ice in your bag. It's at the house. Okay? Now, if you want a table, we have tables. Tables C8. That's $100. Okay? If you want a table, you need to call the church tomorrow. 901-231-9239. It'll seat 8 at a table. Don't sit at the table and you ain't paid no $100, because you will be ushered up and take, baby, you might sit over yonder. If you got a group of 8 coming, then come on, pay your $100 and come on. I need to have your names prior to you getting there. So call the church tomorrow, 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. I couldn't get that big booty girl that be on the video with Courtney. So I know in Memphis, Tennessee, as I am a big bootyologist, that there are some big booties in this city. So we invite you to come and be with us on this Sunday evening at 3 p.m. All right, ain't nothing wrong with a big booty. I want to come to the church from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It don't take me 5 hours, Doc. I used to go to Baton Rouge every other weekend as a younger man. So come on from Baton Rouge and come to the big booty contest. Yes, I am a big bootyologist. If a girl ain't got a big booty, but you small, maybe I'll have the little booty contest next. Because there are some guys that like little bitty booties. I just like a big one. That's with a little shape on that. Okay? All right, so I'm going to be looking for you all on Sunday evening. All right, let me get this cord behind my neck straight. Oh, by the way, the girls' mentoring class also tomorrow at 10 a.m. Every other Saturday, the first and third Saturday, we mentor young girls from the ages of what? What
12
day?
and up.
Who?
12 to 21.
12 to 21. And we have a group of ladies that's on availability to be your daughter's mentor, to tell them maybe some things that you can't tell them. Check on Erica too and make sure she's all right. Somebody went on her job, one of my good members, Erica Wooders, and broke the window out of her new SUV on her job today. So check on her and make sure Erica is okay. Okay. Now let me get into tonight's subject. Thank you, Arvet. And those of you who do not have a church membership, I invite you to come and be a part of a ministry that's about realness. It's about rawness. It's not your normal ministry. And what the afternoon program does, our 3 o'clock Soulful Sundays, is to support the ministry. It's not going to Thaddeus. It's going to the ministry to take care of the business of ministry. And I wish many of you that are watching around the country and maybe even in the city of Memphis or the Mid-South, that if you believe in this ministry, you may not be able to be there on Sunday. Why don't you just send $10? Yeah, you can send it to the Cash App. Cash App is $ Naked Truth Ministry. $10, $5, $20 if you like. If you're not a member of anyone's church, or even if you are a member of someone's church and you would like to donate to this particular ministry, look, you can go to the Cash App, $ Naked Truth Ministries, or you can PayPal, and you can go to our church website, nakedtruthlem.com, and go to the PayPal. Now let me deal with this. Many of you are not taking this government shutdown seriously, unless you are a employee of the federal government and you taking it a little serious now. I went this morning to purchase the meat that we use for the Soulful Sunday, and the meat house was almost sold out because now that you're getting February's food stamp this month, they should be on your cards all across the country no later than tomorrow. Many people are wisely purchasing their meat products, their grocery products, which is smart. I'm urging those of you that's on the E, the B, and the T card not to sell your stamps, because you are not assured that in March you are going to get anything. If this particular shutdown continues, you are not assured in March of getting any benefits. Someone sent me, and thank you, Julia, Walmart is, and let me look at it again, Walmart is selling what they're calling an emergency food supply. It's a box. 48 hour, it's called the 48-hour emergency food supply, a 4-person kit, 5 meal varieties. What it's got it, pancakes, buttermilk pancakes, maple brown, sugar, oatmeal, uh, creamy chicken, flavored rice, macaroni and cheese, creamy potato soup. Yeah, that's what it's got in it. Walmart is already selling that. It is a crucial time in this country. You may not get enough food stamps. There's already been some discussions here in Memphis, and I'm sure it's going on around the country. And I meant to call Mr. Lowry, McHale, that there are some senior citizens who are concerned about their government subsidies for their housing. It is no assurance that those of you who receive government subsidies for housing will have your housing benefits arrive in March. Those of you who are on Section 8, they should turn the heat on in here. You turn the heat on, I'm cold. Turn it on up a little bit, T. The pastor cold. There is those of you that's on Section 8 all around the country. There is no assurance that in March, if this continues on, that you won't be looking at being evicted, especially those of you who are in private houses belonging to landlords and real estate companies, and the government is not sending them their rent money for you being able to live in their houses. Or it's crucial. Somebody said, I'm not a pastor. Well, you ain't on the page no longer anyway, so you ain't got to worry about it. What I share with you is those of you who are on federal jobs, you need to be looking for you some type of employment. You need to be looking to start a business. You may need to go and get yourself a job in a warehouse, because I don't believe that idiot of a president, Donald Trump, is going to give in. I don't think it's a part of his agenda to give in. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that this whole wall issue is a distraction and a part of a bigger plan. Because I sat down, $5 billion for a wall. Why is this wall so important? Why is this wall so important? Then I got to thinking, and I got to doing some reading. And I went back and I started remembering something, and I used up all my ink in my printer on my desk, pulling some information. I was telling Dale last year as we would ride around the city working and going to clients and whatever meetings I had to go. In Memphis, we are a central railroad area. We're a distribution area here in Memphis. And I started noticing tanks and military equipment, even helicopters, being transported on trains. You could get on the interstate because 40 takes you from one end of the country to the other. We would see tanks on the back of trucks, helicopters on the back of trucks, moving all through the country. I said, something is going on in this country. There's too many tanks and military supplies being transported. We would see on the interstate a caravan of military soldiers going back and forth on the interstate. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is, you're saying that it's a distraction, but what is it distracting us from? You said that they're moving all of this military equipment. What is the plan? Well, the plan, in my opinion, that martial law may very soon take place. Civil disobedience will very soon take place as a plan of this government. Do you realize that in this country, and you ain't got to take my word for it, Google it and do some reading for yourself. There are over 800 prison camps already in place in the United States. All of these 800 prison camps are fully operational and ready to receive prisoners. They are all staffed and even surrounded by full-time guards. But the camps are empty. These camps are to be operated by FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, should martial law need to be implemented in the United States. And all it takes is a presidential signature on a proclamation and the Attorney General's signature on a warrant to which a list of names is attached. The program is called the Rex 84 program. It was established on the reasoning that if a mass exodus of illegal aliens cross the Mexican-U.S. border, they would be quickly rounded up and detained in the detention centers by FEMA. Rex 84 allowed many military bases to be closed down and to be turned into prisons. Now, I hear that. Okay? I hear that. But I don't think it's just for those coming across the borders. I think that it's for those of us who are already here, especially if you are of the darker complexion. You're brown and you pull white trash. I think it's to keep us in this country. Operation Cable Splicer and Garden Plot are the two sub-programs which will be implemented once the Rex 84 program is initiated for its proper purpose. Garden Plot is the program to control the population. Cable Splicer is the program for an orderly takeover of the state and local governments by the federal government. FEMA is the executive arm of the coming police state and thus will head up all operations. The presidential executive orders are already listed on the Federal Register, also are part of the legal framework for this operation. Is there any of you that's following what I'm saying? The camps all have railroad facilities as well as roads leading to and from the detention centers. Many also have an airport nearby. Come do this thing with Instagram. The majority of the camps can house a population of 20,000 prisoners. Currently, the largest of these facilities is just outside of Fairbanks, Alaska. The Alaskan facility is a massive mental health facility and can hold approximately 2 million people. Now, let's review the justification for any actions taken. Executive orders associated with FEMA that would suspend the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. These executive orders have been on record for over 30 years and could be enacted by the stroke of a presidential pen. And you think that idiot in the White House just cares about a wall? I thought this was necessary information on tonight, and I hope those of you on Facebook will share this program. Those of you on Instagram and other social medias, go to my Facebook pages and get this information and share it across the country, because no other talk show host in America is talking about this subject. There are executive orders already in place that Donald Trump would not have to ask anybody. They're there, they've been there for 30 years. All he has to do is sign it and it goes into place. Executive Order 10990 allows the government to take over all modes of transportation and control of highways and seaports. Executive Order 10995 allows the government to seize and control the communications media. Executive Order 10997 allows the government to take over all electrical, power, gas, petroleum, fuels, and minerals. Executive Order 10998 allows the government to seize all means of transportation, including your personal car, trucks, or vehicles of any kind, and total control over all highways, seaports, and waterways. Executive Order 10999 allows the government to take over all food resources and farms. Executive Order 11000 allows the government to mobilize civilians into work brigades under government supervision. Executive Order 11001 allows the government to take over all health, education, and welfare functions. Executive Order 11002 designates the Postmaster General to operate a national registration of all persons. Executive Order 11003 allows the government to take over all airports and aircraft, including commercial aircraft. Executive Order 11004 allows the Housing and Finance Authority to relocate communities, build new housing with public funds, designate areas to be abandoned, and establish new locations for populations. Executive Order 11005 allows the government to take over railroads, inland waterways, and public storage facilities. Executive Order 11051 specifies the responsibility of the Office of Emergency Planning and gives authorization to put all executive orders into effect in times of increased international tensions and economic or financial crisis. Executive Order 11310 grants authority to the Department of Justice to enforce the plans set out in the executive orders, to institute industrial support, to establish judicial and legislative liaison, to control all aliens, to operate penal and correctional institutions, and to advise and assist the president. Executive Order 11049 assigns emergency preparedness functions to federal departments and agencies, consolidating 21 operative executive orders issued under a 15-year period. Executive Order 11921 allows the Federal Emergency Preparedness Agency to develop plans to establish control over the mechanisms of production and distribution of energy sources, wages, salaries, credit, and the flow of money in the U.S. financial institutions in any undefined national emergency. It also provides that when a state of emergency is declared, and remember, the president is talking about a state of emergency. When a state of emergency is declared by the president, Congress cannot review the action for 6 months. Did you hear what I just said? And that idiot is talking about a state of emergency, and he is making an announcement at 3 o'clock, I think it's Eastern time, on tomorrow. The It declared, let me read that line again. It provides, and this is Executive Order 11921. It is also provides that when a state of emergency is declared by the president, Congress cannot review the action for 6 months. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, I don't know why this thing keeps doing this deal, but I need this up because I need everybody all over this country tonight to get this. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has broad powers in every aspect of the nation. General Frank Salazzo, whatever his name was, chief of FEMA's Civil Security Division, stated in a 1983 conference that he saw FEMA's role as a new frontier in the protection of individual and governmental leaders from assassination and of civil and military installations from sabotage and or attack, as well as prevention of dissident groups from gaining access to U.S. opinions or global audience in times of crisis. FEMA's powers were consolidated by President Carter to incorporate the National Security Act of 1947. It allows for strategic relocation of industries, services, governments, and other essential economic activities, and to rationalize the requirements for manpower, resources, and production facilities. 1950 Defense Production Act gives the president sweeping powers over all aspects of the economy. Ooh. So you can take this lightly if you want to. And those of you on Instagram, keep your mouth closed and listen. You'll know what the hell I'm talking about. I did the research today. You won't hear Steve Harvey talk about this. You won't hear Tom Joyner or any other black that work in corporate television and corporate broadcasting having this discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, this wall is just a distraction. Every state has concentration camps in them. I was looking through here. And I thought I'd look at Tennessee. But ask yourself, why is your congressional leaders not talking about this? Why is it who we call in Memphis the great white hope, Steve Cohen, that all you Negroes seem to love? Why he told you about this? See, because in Tennessee, Fort Campbell, next to land between the lakes, adjacent to airfield and U.S. Alternate 41. Milton Federal Prison Camp, next door to the Memphis Naval Air Station. Crossville, site of the World War II German Italian prison camp, has been renovated completed barracks, and behind the camp in the woods is a training facility with high, tight ropes and a raffling deck. Nashville, there are two buildings built on state property that are definitely built to hold prisoners. They are identical buildings, side by side on Old Briley Parkway. High barbed wire fence that curves inward. You could take this as a joke, but it's not. What else are we close with? Arkansas. And I'm looking at areas that's close to Memphis. And I want to share something with you, especially black folk, who you get excited because you a damn Democrat. Ain't no damn difference in a Democrat and a Republican. And while we as a race of people are fighting each other and killing each other, the government, which is not controlled by us, is planning for the genocide of black folk in this country. I shared with you last night, 1963, Henry Kissinger, who was the Secretary of State, was that for Nixon? Nixon, or I forget which one he was ordered, I think it was Nixon, was ordered by the president to put together the Kissinger report. I want y'all to read. Go and look up the Kissinger report. And it was about the depopulation of black folk, poor folk in this country. I told you last night that it goes back to the 50s when the nigger project was in place. They just changed the name. Margaret Sanger was the person that was over the nigger project. The nigger project's name changed to Planned Parenthood. Then in the depopulation process came a thing called Infobio and Similac. You wonder why your children are mentally ill? Because you done put all those chemicals that are in that Similac and that Infobio. You are killing your own children. I got some more for you. I don't know if you're ready for this. See, there is, when I look at even social media, why did Thaddeus Matthews stay in Facebook jail 10 months out of last year? 8 months the previous year, for sharing information on social media that nobody else in this country is bold enough to address. Why last week was my alternate page, my main page, just destroyed? It just disappeared. When black folk are killing, y'all can have sex. On the Facebook, somebody sent it to me this morning. 2 girls on Facebook Live, one girl eating up the other girl's coochie on Facebook Live, but it can stay there. Us destroying each other can stay there. us acting a damn fool can stay on social media. Please understand that there is a plan in this country that they do not want you to understand. They don't mind you as black folk being seen as thieves, idiots, morons, unemployed, undereducated. They don't mind that. But when you address the mindset of black folk and you start to awakening the minds of black folk in this country, you become a threat. You become a threat. None of the stuff that happens to me on social media, and I have a massive audience on social media. That Facebook page had nearly 200,000 followers that every time I hit something came up. Y'all see the new Facebook page on the screen. Request me as your friend. You need to be a part. The Thaddeus A. Matthews page is still up. The Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries page is stayed up. We must get this message. There is a dumbing down of black folk in this country. There used to be a sign at the international airport. Welcome to Memphis, the industrial warehouse capital of the world. Please understand that this system is not made up for your children to be PhDs, doctors, and lawyers. That infomeal and stuff keeps them damn fools, but it keeps them rational enough to go get a warehouse job. I'm the biggest threat in local TV in this area because I'm unbossed and I'm unbought. You can't tell me what I'm gonna say. This is the only independent television show probably in the country. And what's so crazy is I even get black folks to get upset because you talking about Mr. Charlie. Somebody said today on my Instagram page that I hate white folk. No, I don't hate white folk. And I don't love every black folk. But the white man does not want to hear his truth. He does not want to hear about his horrific history. He does not want to be reminded of that man that's in the mirror. He don't want to talk about it. He wants the perception now that everything is all right in America. Look at your little colored boy. You're living better than you ever lived before. You're living out here amongst us. And as long as you act like you're supposed to act, you can stay out here amongst us. We'll give you a title on your job. We'll give you the Good Nigger Award. As long as you stay in your place. But nigga, don't you try to be free. Don't you try to speak up for what is right. You just follow the script that we give you. And if you follow the script that we give you, nigga, we're going to keep on giving you the crumbs that fall from the table. I'm sorry. I ain't the good nigga. I'm sorry. I'm strong. If I was a good nigga, naked truth be packed on a Sunday morning. Because I still be hooping and hollering, running and jumping and giving you that bullshit from the pulpit. You wouldn't have a fear. But the white man, through his Negro preacher, who have a fear of you knowing what is true and knowing that your Lord and Savior ain't that white man that you hang on the wall. He indoctrinates you and tells you, be scared of that nigga. That nigga got a cult going on over there. Don't go over there because he gonna talk about some things that we don't want you to know. The white man still, through many of his black preachers, are indoctrinating bullshit into our black communities. And guess what? You love the bullshit. But I'll be 62 years old, April the 1st. I'm sorry, I can't play that game. So I'm gonna keep on telling it just like it is. And these Negroes that's indoctrinated with these titles, you love to be called bishop. Yeah, bitch is what you really are, most of you. You're scared to tell the truth. But our people cannot be free until they know the truth, not hear it until they know it. And once you know truth and truth gets all on the inside of you, you don't stand for the nonsense. The black church has lost its effectiveness. I get preachers who, you ain't acting like you used to act 40 years ago when you was preaching. I'm a different man. I didn't know truth then. I was believing 40 years ago that white boy was Jesus. Because I hadn't did no reading. I hadn't did no researching for myself. I was going by what the other Negro preachers were saying. I'm looking for the sinners. I'm looking for the crackheads. I'm looking for the gang bangers. I'm looking for the hoes, the pimps. Yeah, I'm looking for the players and the baby layers. Yeah, I'm looking for the lesbians. I'm looking for the homosexuals. I'm looking for people who are ready to hear some truth. That's the reason Sunday morning I'm talking about at 10 o'clock. Don't let your look back destroy your comeback. Don't let what folk think about you and think about your past keep you from your present and keep you from your future. If all the black church is doing is telling you how to get to heaven and not teaching you how to live right now, they are giving you bullshit from the pulpit. Because as I read scripture, Jesus did not come, or Yahshua did not come for your death. He came, he said, I am come, that ye may have life and have it more abundantly. Quit letting that nigga ass preacher tell you you ain't supposed to have nothing down here. Oh, I'm gonna walk down the streets of gold, and you can't walk down these asphalt streets. 12 gates to the city. And you can't stay within the fence that you got at your house, the gates at your house. Do you understand what is happening in this country, and as long as we allow ourselves to be dumbed down, then when the atrocities of the demons come at us, we are going to be lost. Let me take a commercial message, and we'll be back after these commercial messages. All right, let's see who I need to get rid of. Thriller, you go. How many more I got? Okay. I did go rather long, didn't I?
Erica's home.
Huh?
Erica's home.
Erica what?
At home.
Did she get her winter fix? Did you tell her I was worried about
No.
her? Oh. Mm. Damn, Instagram. Go and get Instagram back on. It timed out, then it did something. I don't know what, I'm gonna end up having to go get another tablet.
Well, all those people that are loading, it, you know. See all this stuff right here stacked, oh, you can't hear me.
Huh? "20 seconds. I'm going down, 'cause you ain't around the whole world." And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Don't forget, Sunday morning, you need to be in the house 10 a.m. Will you be my special guest? 10 a.m. Message: don't let your look back destroy your comeback. Sunday evening, Soulful Sunday. I like to see about 200-300 folk come on there and let Courtney Little sing to you. I'm gonna give that laptop away to the girl with the sexiest big booty. Plenty of food is going to be there. This is the method now. Yeah, we raise our little offerings on Sunday mornings. And what the problem has been, because of the teaching that is going on, folks just don't give. I got some people that give, and they give great. But I don't have a whole lot of folk in the house on Sunday morning. Boy, if I had all the folk Sunday morning that I had Sunday evening, we'd have been packed out. But I need your help and I need your support in what I'm doing. There are those who would love to see me off of TV. And they ain't all white folk. Okay? But I refuse to fail. But I need your help. I need your help with the ministry. Don't worry about me and the show. Help me with the ministry. Many of you have gotten paid today. Why don't you contribute to this ministry? I've added the TV show as a part of the ministry because I get off into some real deep ministry stuff here. We're getting ready and we're finalizing, getting ready to put our scholarship program together. We want to give a couple of $1,000 next year to high school students who meet certain criteria that's going to college, whether it's local or whether it's in some other places. But to do ministry, to keep educating you and informing you, we need your help and support. That's what the Soulful Sundays is all about. To pay some bills, baby. To be able to reach people all across this country. Would you right now, if you ain't got but $5, $10, $15, or $20, okay? 25 tonight being the max, unless you just want to give them up. Why don't you help us? Many of you know what we're trying to do with the evening, and you're all across the country, or you know that you're not going to be there. Go right now to the Cash App, which is $ Naked Truth Ministries. $ Naked Truth Ministries. Or you can go to our webpage, Naked Truth LEM. Naked Truth LEM. And it'll have the PayPal there as well. We need your help. We need your support. Okay? Need your help and your support as we continue to fight the battle of ignorance. Okay? Best comedy in town. Now, feels for this. If you think what I do is comedy, then brother, you in the wrong place. Our people are perishing for the lack of knowledge and the lack of understanding. We have been bullshitted so long that bullshit tastes good in your mouth. You rather have the taste of bullshit than a T-bone steak. Because that's what you have adjusted yourselves to. Okay? That's what you've adjusted. You adjust yourself to ignorance. One of the reasons that the black community is not as strong as it needs to be is because in many of our areas in the black community, the woman has bigger balls than the man. Damn, Thaddeus, don't say that. Don't, man. The woman has become, in many instances, the black woman has become the backbone. She's become the provider in the black community. While the black man, many black men, you hee-haw, you running with the boys. Yeah, you running with the boys. You are not taking life seriously. And your woman has to raise your son, has to raise your daughters. Because you have not stood up to the test. Let me tell you something. The white man ain't playing with you in America. Oh, he may be looking at you. Thank you, Greg Campfield, for your $20. Someone just gave $5. Thank you for that as well. We as a people, we have become our own worst enemy. And guess what? That white man understands who you are. He understands that you hate yourself. You hate anybody in your community that is trying to inform and educate you because you do not want information. Well, no information. See, you've allowed yourself to be distracted by R. Kelly. You didn't talk about that R. Shirley's. You allowed, while the government was doing what they were doing and the plans were being made, you allowed Lifetime to bring up old news from 20 years ago and come at R. Kelly. R. Kelly, who went through a trial and found not guilty. R. Kelly, if the girls was there, their mamas took them to the house. Their mamas and daddies took them to the house. When are we going to focus on the strategies of survival of us as a people? We don't have black leadership in this country. There's only one man that I give homage to as a black leader, and that's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I would love to just have 10 minutes of that brother's time. I've been in his presence on several occasions. But just to sit down and have a one-on-one with this brother, that you have allowed the white man to even tell you that Farrakhan is your enemy. Damn. Some of you are so programmed that whatever that white boy tells you, you believe. I can say it all day long. Yeah, okay. But as soon as that white boy said, whoo, that show is the truth. Lord, I lose it all the time. Because you have been programmed to hate you and hate anything that looks like you. The Nation of Islam. Many of you as black folk, you talk about the brothers that you see selling the papers. I try to get a paper every time I get some. Get some of that knowledge, get some of that intellect. You talk about the bow ties. Hell, I might wear me a bow tie Sunday morning. I plan to be sharp anyway. I think I'm gonna put me a bow tie on Sunday morning. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and my sisters in the nation. Assalamu alaikum. I think I'd be handsome on Sunday morning in me a bow tie. I ain't wore a bow tie never on a Sunday morning. I'm gonna put me a bow tie on Sunday. Here's what the nation does. Them brothers that you're laughing at with the bean pies are independent business owners. Oh yeah, I used to think like y'all thought until I got around the brothers in the nation. Minister Anthony Muhammad here, the head of Mosque number 55. And it was explained to me what the nation does. These guys that you see on the corner are independent businessmen. The nation supplies the paper and the bean pies. As businessmen, they buy the bean pies and the papers wholesale. So every paper that is being purchased by you, you are helping a black businessman because that money goes into the coffers of that man and his family. Many of those brothers have spent time in incarceration. Can't get no good government job. Hell, ain't no good government jobs no more, is it? So, as a member of the nation and following the discipline that is taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, these brothers are businessmen. I remember the first time the minister came to Memphis and he wanted to meet black preachers. And this has been a while ago. Many black preachers would not come because he ain't a Christian. Damn it, Jesus never told you to be one either. Ooh. He ain't tell you to be no Christian. Lord, I want to be a Christian in my heart. How about in your heart you learn how to live and respect each other? In fact, Jesus, Yahshua, did away with the 10. He did away with the 10 commandments? Yeah, he did. Y'all didn't know Jesus did away with the 10 commandments? Y'all don't read, good Christians. Huh? He did away with no 10. Yes, he did. Did he say, a new commandment I give unto you? That you love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if you love your neighbor as you love yourself, the Mosaic law you're going to follow in a way. But I support the men and the women of the nation. They're disciplined. And you'll see the minister always surrounded by the fruit of Islam. You rush the minister if you want to. You taking your life in your hand. But you don't want to be indoctrinated. See, what I've given you tonight, and y'all need to go and Google this. Google concentration camps in America. You're going to find the same information that I've given you tonight, and whatever state that you're in, you're going to find where all of these facilities happen to be in your state. There is a concentration camp in every state. There are 800 of them. Monday is the national celebration of the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. Niggas gonna be marching. I wish I would. We shall overcome, win. I ain't gonna get in no march, get my knees and legs tired marching with Negroes who don't even have a cause. Negroes who won't even do business with each other. You better find you some black men that you can respect. That's one of the reasons no, whoever said I was finna have karaoke, I ain't having no damn karaoke. So if you don't get it from me, you got it from the wrong source. I ain't finna have no karaoke. On Sunday evening, no. Y'all go to them karaoke bars. I want to have some real singing. One of the reasons I'm supporting Dr. W. Harrington as he runs again for the mayor of the city of Memphis. When Farrakhan came to Memphis, Dr. Harrington, a black man, 6'2", gave Louis Farrakhan the key to the city. The white folk, Ira Lipman, who was a Jew, who is a Jew, I think he's still alive, I don't know. Died, dead, don't care. What's that guy over, what's that other white man's name downtown? AutoZone. I can't think of it right now because I want to. you talking about, Nina? Oh, I can't think of it. Ooh, well, I know. Well, the white folk got together. Pitt Hyde, thank you, somebody put it. Thank y'all. Y'all, get some smart people be on Instagram. Pitt Hyde. The white boys that run the city of Memphis went to Dr. Harrington and told Dr. Harrington to take the key to the city. It don't open up that no way. Take the key back. Take the key back. Dr. Harrington refused. Dr. Harrington refused. And then that's when his troubles started. Because they had another good nigga ready to take his office, AC. That's the reason I'm telling black politicians this year, I don't give a damn about you. If you one of them handkerchief head, water carrying Negroes that white folk are going to manipulate and control, I'm going to tell it on you. I'm going to call your name. I'm going to go through your file 13. I'm going to put out all of the information, whether it's good information or bad information about you. We will not allow any more of you Judas ass niggas to be in office any longer. I'm sorry. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care how many honors you got. If you are a sellout, then this community is going to hear on a nightly basis, you a sellout. Please, look, whoever this ignorant ass woman is that you hear me trying to give information, and you keep wanting to know about the damn big booty contest. Bring your big booty ass on to the thing. Quit bothering me while I'm working. Damn, ignorant ass. What's the prize? Damn, here I am trying to give, what's the prize for having a big booty? Damn it, bring your ignorant ass on Sunday evening. Here I am trying to disseminate information. What's the prize for having a big booty? I don't know. Hell, you done had it longer than I have. Shit, I mean, shucks. Ooh. Damn. Ignorance of our black folk. Damn. Learn what to do with your big booty besides lay your ass on it. That's what you need to be listening to. Now, text me one more time. I'm going to put your number out here, and everybody going to know you got a big ass. Don't disturb me when I'm in a teaching mode. Dumb ass. We as a people, what is our plan? What is our strategy? What you going to march for Monday, and you ain't got no plan? Last year in 2018, you celebrated the 50th anniversary of the death of Dr. King on April 4th. And your theme was last year, where do we go from here? Damn, in 15 years, if you don't know where you going, damn it, your ass lost. You lost in a fog and you got your head in the sand. Where is the plan of deliverance for our people? I wish I would, Marge. King gonna still be dead Monday evening. What are we gonna do about the live situations that we got? The poverty, the housing. Is some folk gonna be hungry? If this government shutdown stays this way in March, you're going to see some reactions all over this country. You're going to see violence in our streets. You're going to see robbing. You're going to see stealing. You're going to see killing going on all across America. And I've showed you, I've given you tonight the executive orders that are already in place, that idiot in the White House, all he has to do, he doesn't have to ask Congress. The executive orders have already been passed. All he got to do is sign off and take over America. What you gonna do? What's your plan? What's your plan? White folk got a plan, and we still playing. Why you think you see all these white folk at the shooting range? Why they take little Brew or whatever his name is, them little bitty white boys and girls, they taking them to the shooting range early in life. The course is how to kill a nigga. Ooh, y'all don't want to hit. Yeah, oh Lord. What am I? I'm sharing with you, those of you that's on your food stamps, do not sell your food stamps. Put as much meat in your freezers as you can. I don't. They don't want to hear you, Pastor. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear you. They think everything all right. They think what you're saying is just a conspiracy theory. What you gonna do when you sell all your stamps? Y'all all over Facebook committing a federal crime, selling your food stamps, doing weave, advertising to do hair for food stamps. I saw a post on a woman's Facebook page in Pennsylvania. Let me see if I can find it real quick. She gonna sure enough be suffering. Her name is Jasmine Bradshaw. I don't know how many babies she had. Getting $3,245.67 a month in food stamps. Getting $5,017.04 in government aid. That's $8,000 a month. It's crazy. But our people have not been taught how to survive. And let me tell you poor white folks something before I get ready to call the commercial. No, I'll save it till I come back. If y'all got some poor white friends, call your poor white friend and tell them all gather around the TV. Because I got to tell the poor white folk something. Because it's something that you poor white peoples need to know. Okay? All call your poor white friends right now. Tell them Thaddeus Matthews to give y'all some information that you poor white folk need to know. I'll tell you about it right after these commercial messages. What do you do to this thing when this thing switch?
Hit the exit at the bottom. It should pop right back up.
Okay.
Did it?
Uh-huh. Bitch bugging me about she gonna win the big booty contest.
I hope she does, because if she don't and she been messing with you, it's gonna be super fun.
Damn. Let me call her ignorant ass while I'm in commercial break. Fuck you keep bugging me for? Bitch won't answer the phone now.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
How come my ignorant ass won't answer?
She watching.
Bitch probably all ass and no brain. Fucking motherfucker. We call her again.
I knew you was gonna do that.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been
She
set up yet.
declined you.
Goodbye.
All right. She missed a good cussing out. How many more I got? Okay. What time is it anyway?
36.
Ooh. My Hennessy and Coke awaits. All right, Selena. Show me your pink toes with your pink toenail polish on. Whew. I love that suit there on that commercial.
Oh, yes, very nice looking suit.
Ooh. Remember to call Moses about my coats tomorrow. And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I said I'm gonna wear a bow tie on Sunday morning. So y'all, those of you around the country, uh, you tune in. Okay. Tune in Sunday morning on the regular Thaddeus A. Matthews Facebook page, and you'll catch it. All right? All right. Come on, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Those of you in the metro area, come on. Don't let your look back destroy your comeback. That's the message on Sunday morning. It's going to work for somebody. Don't let your look back destroy your comeback. Then Sunday evening, 3 p.m., let me see your face in the place. And to this girl who kept bothering me while I was philosophizing, she wouldn't answer her phone. Now, bring your big booty ass on. You don't have to register. All you got to do is be there. There's going to be a big booty list. They'll make a big booty list tomorrow, and I will call your big booty up when it's time for the big booty contest. I'm giving away a brand new laptop, something that you can need. I started to give $100. Let me give you something that you might can use. You might need to get you some information, your EBT card down. You might not have no pewter at the house, and you need, where can I get your food stamps? You might, if you ask Alexa, is that a name? Sarah? Siri?
Siri is in your phone.
Siri.
But Alexa is at the house.
Siri's in your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Do Siri know how you get your food stamp?
Ask her. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Which one?
Oh, wait a minute. Siri, I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Okay. Where do you get food stamps? Will the food stamps be cut off? Siri? Siri? She didn't answer my question. Let me ask Siri again.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
Okay. Siri, help. Okay. Let me try it again, Siri. Come to the Instagram thing. Oh, it's back. Siri, who's the president of the United States?
The answer I found is Donald Trump.
All right, let me ask another question. Siri, who is the best TV talk show host in America?
Sorry, I can only search by topic for movies.
Okay, all right, let me stop. I done got carried away. My car talks to me, my phone talks to me, damn. And sometimes my thing gets to talk to me in my car. I cussed my car out the other night. I forgot what my car said to me, but my car said something, and I cussed okay. Anyway, look, tonight the information that I've given you is very important, very delicate information. See if this, because I don't see the comments on Instagram. There. Google this information that I've given you yourself. Concentration camps in America. You can get the same information that I got, that I've given you. 800 prison camps, concentration camps in America. And there was something else I wanted to, let me see. Where did I put it at? Let me share something with you on this. There will be nowhere to go to the south if a wall is built. Well, we can always go to Canada. Well, Canada, and I'm reading from the same information. Our Canadian friends tell us that virtually all Canadian military bases, especially those north of the 30th parallel, are all set up with concentration camps. Not even half of these can be listed, but here are a few sites with a massive land space to handle any population. There are already concentration camps set up in Canada. So you ain't gonna be able to go to the north, you ain't gonna be able to go to the south, and the only other place to do is run out in the oceans on both sides. Please understand that there is a method to the madness, okay? There is a method to the madness of Donald Trump. But why is it that your congresspeople, your senators, are not telling you about the 800 concentration camps that are already set up in this country? They're all staffed already. They're even surrounded by full-time National Guards, but they're all presently empty. Again, they're operated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and should martial law need to be implemented in the United States, all it takes is a signature by that idiot in the White House. It's a sad day in this country. Save your food stamps. Save your food stamps. Save your food stamps. Section 8 will be in trouble in March if the government does not go back to work. Y'all living in them nice houses, getting those government benefits. If this continues, where is the funding going to come from? Your mama them in the high rise off the government, where is the money going to come from? There was a set amount of money that was in place. It's the reason that you're doubling up in January. But it may not be that. You got all you're gonna get for this month. There will be no allotments in February. Okay? Do not, please, do not sell your stamps. Get you some meat products. Quit getting the potato chips and the beanie weenies. Get them babies some meat at the house. Don't get them no damn room of noodles. Get you some real damn groceries in your house. And see, one of the problems is going to be that many of you young women don't know how to fry an egg, boil an egg, don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to fry no chicken. You don't know how to do anything. You are of the fast food generation. You need to take you some cooking lessons right about now. You need to learn how to make some rice and some oatmeal, do some toast, get you some greens and learn how to get some neck bones. Some, and don't go out trying to buy no oxtails. They too high, okay? Get you some chickens and get you some bologna. You can fry bologna. You can make bologna sandwiches. It may sound funny to you, but we are in a crisis right now in America. And the president has no plans of giving in. Yeah, oatmeal. Somebody said oatmeal. Yeah. Learn how to make a stew, a vegetable stew. Get you some chicken noodles. Learn how to make some dumplings. Okay? You better learn something. I told you at the beginning of the program, Walmart already is selling them little boxes of 48, what was the name of it? Let me go back and look at it again so I can give y'all the right name. It's called the 48-hour emergency food supply. It's a 4-person kit with a 5-meal variety. Those of you who are federal employees and you have not been paid this year, you need to start picking up some cans, raking some leaves, go to the warehouse, start a carpool. You're going to have to do something, because what you're going to do, and again, civil disorder will happen in this country. When folk get hungry and can't pay their bills, everybody going to need to have a gun on them. Okay? So y'all better call my good friend Sean Goldsmith at Goldsmith Security Academy, handgun carry permits. Get yourself a handgun carry permit. Call Sean at 901-634-8384. Y'all might want to go get your gun permit early. 901-634-8384. I know this may sound comical to some of you, but baby, it's about to get serious in this country. Get you some fish. You can broil fish. You can fry fish. Okay? Get you some fish. Get you, like I said, neck bones, and get you some seafood and stir fry. I'm giving you something that they ain't gonna give you Sunday morning. They're gonna be trying to tell you about eating when y'all get to heaven. Okay? Milk and honey. You okay? Y'all finna get into some milk and honey right now. But I'm going to be looking for y'all something. I don't care if some snow flurries come. We are going to have ourselves a soulful Sunday on this Sunday evening. I'm going to be looking for you at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. They talking about We might get a little snow flurries. Child, we go everywhere else we want to go. I'll be there Sunday morning. I'll be there Sunday evening. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. Will you come and assist us on this? Is all about maintaining Naked Truth Ministries. Again, those of you right now that's watching me, whether you're watching me on television or social media, why don't you contribute? Pay your tithes, pay whatever it is you is. Give a free will offering, whether it's $3, $5, $10, $20, $25, whatever it is that you want to give. Those of you who have Cash App, will you go to your Cash App right now? It's $ Naked Truth Ministries. $Naked Truth Ministries. Or if you want to pay by PayPal, you can go to our website at Naked Truth LEM, and you'll see where it says pay. Okay? Or contribute or give, and you can go there as well. We're going to keep on fighting the good fight. I'm going to keep on bringing you the best information in town. Let me say this in my closing. As we get into this political year, there is no city council seat that I have any concern about as far as getting involved in but District 6. In no other seat have I chosen anyone that I am going to support. No other seat, only District 6, where I will be supporting Ed Ford Sr. No other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, however. There is no one. But what you do have to do, you have to get in contact with me and say, look, Thaddeus, I think before I pull my petition in April, and there's going to be some other people, let me jump on this right now. Will you help me get my name out there? Okay, get my name. I had a fella came to me about a particular district seat, told me I'm a man of my word, and was supposed to bring me $2,500 today, and you ain't brought it. Now, brother, we got all weekend. If not, then I know you wasn't serious about what you were saying to me. I called you today, and you didn't return my call. I mean, it's up to you. You decide, brother, whether you want me for you or you want me against you. That's a choice. You know, I ain't gonna be mad neither way. But the person, thank you, Claudia Glasgow. The person that I support is gonna be the person that I believe is truthful. Because if you're lied to me, you're lied to the people. I'm gonna support people, not because of your money. You gotta pay me to do what I do, because this is a business. But the people whose name that I put out here and say before the pulling of the petition, which is in April, you got to come and see me and convince me that you're the best candidate and bring me some money. Okay? I don't do well with lying politicians, and I don't give a damn about your excuses. I don't. Okay? I don't care. So the only race as of now that I will be involved in, I'm going to be pushing. He's been my friend over 40 years, and I know him as a man, and I know that he's the man that you need in District 6, and that's Ed Ford Sr. Okay? Ed Ford, I will be supporting for the return to that particular council seat, Ed Ford Sr. Okay? That one. Now, all the rest of them, you're fair game until you come and sit down. And here's what you got to understand. I hit 350,000 households a night. I did over 1 million views on my Facebook pages, even though I was off of my main page. Did over 1 million last year. On my Instagram, I do over 500,000 views with all of my videos every month. I did over 300,000 views on my YouTube channel last year. I have the largest mass audience in this market. You're foolish to take all your money to the white folk and don't come to me. You need to allow me to build you up. One of the things that Floyd Bonner did last year, in January, he brought me some money and we built him up all the way until election day. You need to get with me. I'll be in my office tomorrow. Come on by the church. I'll be there at least by 10 o'clock in the morning. Gotta be there at 10 in the morning because our girls' mentoring is going on. Come on by the church. Call me at the church, 901, 435-6161. I'll be there all day. I'll just pop on by. If you don't see no cars on the front, I don't park on the front. Come around to the back of the church. Hey, by the way, guys, if your wangama thing ain't getting no wang, that means you ain't getting no thing. Well, come on by and get. I'm doing, you can get 10 for the 80 on tomorrow. 10 for the 80. I got the pills and I got the coffee that'll make your thing raw when it get hard. If your man's thing won't get in your thing, then send your man by the church on tomorrow. I got that medicine that'll make it hard. Come on by there tomorrow and see me. I will be there. Okay. Hey, also before I go, don't forget, if you need your taxes done, call Quick Cash Taxes, 901-672-8290. 901-672-8290. And last but not least, you got to get your clothes clean. DMC Cleaners, 62 Fairway at 3rd. They open at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. to 6 o'clock every day. And by now, you can get your little choir robe back by tomorrow evening. In fact, it's half price when you pay in advance. All right? Sunday morning. Oh, come on and be with me. Don't let your look back destroy your comeback. Politicians, you need to get in touch with me. Sunday evening, y'all come on and let's party. And like I said, I'm going to have me a bow tie on Sunday morning. Assalamu alaikum. And I can hear my brothers saying, wa alaikum salam. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man on TV, bar none. I'm Thaddeus Augustus Matthews. And until Sunday or Monday, top of the evening to you.